Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Caelan Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco. I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake. Them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment if you want, and we will get back to you.
So, in for repair today, we have our Conskildy Cultivator, Hitachi Mini Digger, Ford Ranger, and Tailift Forklift. So, you are probably wondering why I'm this side of the camera and not that side, but Dad decided it was a perfect opportunity for him to go on holidays, so he's away this week. So,
greetings from the Canaries here, just enjoying a few days break there away with Martina. Absolutely different climate here, and obviously loving it as well. So look, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Cathal there for this week.
As you can see behind me, I'm looking after the workshop here. I have all the tools on the board, so he can't be given out. So when the cat's away, the mice will play. So firstly, we'll head across to Mick, who's working on the Tailift Forklift. So Mick, what's going on here?
Our beloved 16 Tailift head gas is gone again. We've done it twice. So by the looks of it, it's a full engine job. We just did a head, now the block has probably worked.
Yeah,
so it's engine out. Not such a bad job.
So the engine out, do you have to, that block, are you gonna?
Well, I presume we send it away from machine shop.
Yeah.
Like the head we had skimmed before,
but
we didn't do the block because we didn't take the block out. There's a fair bit of ripping yet, just little bits and pieces. The rad then has to come out, and then you have to let the torque go. Very important with automatics.
Yeah.
You don't pull the engine out like with a clutch. You go into the starter hole and you unbolt the torque, so the torque stays with the transmission. It's a safety, because the sleeve on the torque and the sleeve on the shaft, if you're pulling the engine out and you rock it up and down, you damage the torque very easily.
Very good, very good.
We go into the starter hole and put hydraulic pump we take off, then a few bits on the far side rad out, and then we've a route out the back. As you can see, we've the weight off
as well, and the seat out.
Yeah.
So there's a good bit of stripping in the butcher.
That's not too bad. Have it out for dinner, hopefully.
Perfect. Well, we'll leave him out there, he's a busy man. So you're probably wondering where Caelan was last week. Robert did point it out that we're a man down, which is right, and you're back to college.
Yeah, back down to do my phase 4 now down in MTU in Tralee, and sure, it's good to get away again, get a nice paid holiday and get a bit more education in and stuff like that.
So how's it going? What are you learning there?
It's just very good. Yeah, she's doing bits and pieces and a bit of everything. We're working down to a timetable, so you're not just stuck on one topic every day or stuff like that.
Right ahead of you.
Doing plenty of different stuff and bits of
just like here?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Should get a bit of variety, you know, that's the main thing.
Very good. It's the cleanest I've ever seen Caelan. He's always covered in
I'm actually in the clean jeans and everything.
Can't go that high, they're a bit tight.
No, they're a wee bit too tight, is right. Look the pattern. It's nice to get into the clean clothes for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So you'll be back to us then?
Second week of March, we'll be back just in time for the planting. So get me 4th year in now on that and we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Looking this 4,
4 years?
It should be 3 years March. I do 4 seasons.
Yeah.
This is the job.
So the stoner will be hopefully ready for you. I'll get ready for you this time.
You're better. Don't let me down.
No, I won't.
If you can't get ready, make sure you have the new one there for me.
Yeah. Cheers, I might be handy just buy a new one for you. Very good. Good to catch up with Caelan, and enjoy college, and when you're back here now, we'll put you to work again.
Oh, we'll see with that anyway.
There it is. Just keep your fingers away from this side. Yeah. I'll start in here, and I'll say. So, just in the Hitachi Mini Digger now. Can't really drive it, Sean, just yet. No. What do we have left to do on it?
Well, we've hydraulic rams in, Carl, so we do. Then we have to get our filters as well.
Yeah, you were busy doing them.
Flat out, flat.
What was there, 3 rams, was there?
3 rams, yeah. One here, the big one. One here, and one here. He's probably seen me taking them out before, so he's did. Yeah. A while back.
So you just got the seals,
brand new
seals.
All brand new seals. One, sure, we might as well do them all, Carl, when we're already out.
Yeah.
We have a bit of a problem here, so we do. Now that we can't start, we've no filters for the service kit.
Yeah, so
we have to pull up the buckets or line up all that we want.
Yeah, line them up, So we just need to wait in the service kit.
Yeah, and then she'll be ready to go. John B will be very happy then.
Very happy, he'll be busy. Yeah. So then we had the ram the last day was kind of all...
she was a bit crowded there, Carl, so she was nicking the seals. So
we brought up to Dara Swan and done a great job in it.
Perfect job in the cotton.
Brand new.
Brand new. You wouldn't even think it was done at all. So... yeah, no, it was a perfect job. Now, even the threads and everything just spot on. So
yeah. Just cleaned it up well.
Yeah, it was a perfect job now, so it wasn't.
Very good. So, service kit in, and then we can get this out, because this shed needs to be cleaned up badly.
Badly, Carl,
because the potatoes are going in here, so that needs to be done in the next week or two. So,
So.
right, sure.
Well, that's it.
Leave you at.
Yeah, right, so just go through the process of fitting the seals here. There's me just fitting the seals now.
Dad got them up in Hydro Seals there in Dublin.
Yeah.
They were tight enough, were they? To get back on?
Yeah, you can see me here now fitting a bit of grease now. Just, it saves a bit of friction again, the seal from the cover as well. Like if,
yeah, so it doesn't catch the rubber going across them.
It's a fair ball.
If it nicks them, then just turn them over and make sure you
get the full grease around.
Yeah.
Nick and because any bit of alcohol, it'll just piss out of us. Now she's back up there now. She was a bit of a struggle now, but
it's heavy as well. That's why you stand there.
That's the biggest one there now, and she's a brute. Even though it's only a little 2-ton digger, but they're still heavy now. Onto our treads now.
That's a handy tool there for tightening them.
It is, and
then
it's a big one.
To finish it off.
So now we're just fitting the rams onto our digger. Our pins and...
Bit tricky, were they?
The war, to line up the shims. Now I made the mistake. I should have marked on each side of the ram the many shims are each side, so we just had to figure it out there. It took a bit of time now, but we got there. There's me pulling out the ram.
Yeah, to get it to the same length.
Yeah, line it up.
Line it up. And just tapping in the pin.
Yeah.
Now the pipes, there's a bit of a problem here, as you can see when you put the ram on, the pipes are over it.
Also, we thought we were the best fellas in the world.
Look
on,
at us, just look bedding in here. We have it now. Oh yeah, tighten it up. Put in the last pin, and then it was kind of when you
you'll probably see the hands in the head now.
Yeah, when you went to line up the pipes, they were a bit short. So.
And then we realised,
well, it was a simple fix then in the end. Just.
You take one pin out and it'll just spin and the other. So.
Yeah, just John's in giving a hand as well.
Look at that.
Dirty in the hands.
No bother on John.
And then Mick just tightened them up, and it was all about just tightening everything.
Yeah, make sure everything's good and snug.
So just wait for the service kit to come, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it really. So let's be back going.
So Mick, last week Dad would have talked about the Ranger. The Ranger was in, the ignition switch wasn't.
Yeah, we got a bit of a run at it last Friday, and every time I tried it, it fired up. No problem. Some people said the ignition switch. We've had that before on the Mazda. I've output on the ignition switch every time to start when I turn it. But last Friday, 20-25 times on the key, every time it fired up. Now someone said about the dash.
Yeah, it tipped the dash or something, wasn't it?
And the other one, the forward neutral lever, like there's a safety in it that it won't start unless it's in park. The lads had already tried that. So thanks to the people who contributed there.
Yeah, thanks for the comments there. They did help. It just kind of got the brain thinking a bit more.
But at the moment, the bloody thing is flying up every time.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is I can't get relay locations. It's full of relays up under the dash, but I can't pin down which is the starter relay.
Right.
There's so much stuff on the Ranger. You have your ignition switch, you have your wiring loom, you have a neutral park safety, you have your immobilizer on the key, you have a relay, and then obviously the starter. But I'm definitely not getting signal down to the starter. Someone else said that actually it may be the starter itself. I'm not getting any signal to the starter to tell it to turn. So it's somewhere in between.
Right, well, thanks for the comments again.
Thank
you. Keep them coming, because it just gets the brain thinking of other things.
More angles. That's one thing with the mechanical game. Fellas will generally help each other out. So.
Yeah.
And thanks, everyone.
Jack got to go ahead yesterday evening that the Ranger was ready. So when we came in this morning, he was here a bit earlier than us, and the Ranger was gone. So he obviously needed it and he wanted it. So. That's why we
just have to wait and see what pans out?
Yeah, he'll be there.
It's possible we rubbed off a loose wire or something when we were pulling
when you reconnected something up and...
You just don't know.
Magic hands here, just touches it and
I don't know.
It works. So during last week, Mark, you would have got another bucket in.
Yeah.
You would have...
Change the blade.
Yeah, put a new blade, and then there's the side bits on it as well, because they were getting busted. So you just put a little piece of...
Yeah, I put the round the bars, stop the damage.
Yeah, so once you eat into the bucket, then the bucket's kind of ruined. You just so it's kind of just a wear plate on it, isn't it?
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
In the last workshop, Wednesday, you would have seen him doing a different one. So basically, the exact same process, just do it again.
Yeah.
Job done. So close. Easy. So we've the new bucket, 2 buckets done. So that's the buckets all sorted.
All done for this year.
Yeah, happy. And they last how long? 2 or 3 years, would they?
Yeah, 2-3 seasons. Depends on who drives
Exactly. If you John B on it there, one season would be enough.
6 months warranty.
So just going back to workshop Wednesday 55, Dad was on about this Conskildy cultivator and how we're going to get rams. Now Marco did get the rams for it. Well, we got rams for it, but we have a little problem with it, don't we?
Yeah, I think the ram extension is too short. We're good on the ground, but we're striking here. We need to get that in a hell of a lot more. So by the looks of it, we're going to have to move that mounting bracket in there further in and get a longer ram. So what we'll end up doing probably is taking the ram off, fold it in fully, get a dimension.
Yeah.
And that'll give us an indication how long ram we need.
Yeah, because you don't want to get it up parallel, you want to get...
No, you have to get the tines in beyond the edge here.
Yeah.
What are we doing today? 3 meters?
3 meters, yeah. So it should just be inside.
Actually, you can see it on the other one.
The ram.
Well, if we can get the time square with it, even, it doesn't quite necessarily have to go that far.
Yeah.
Because gravity is going to keep them in.
Yeah.
It's unlikely they'll bounce out. Okay, there is locking pins here on the
You
bottom.
would have seen the last time these poles were bent badly. So Marco done a job there.
Sweet job.
Sweet job, right. So hopefully then, well, there's no mad panic on it, so that's why it's kind of a slow process. But
An in-between project.
yeah. When Marco gets a minute, he kind of comes back to it. So when Dad comes back, you have to get longer rams.
Yeah, it's just to work out how long we need to go. Because you don't want to have the thing fully folded in, the ram pulling hard on it.
No, and then you don't want to push, and when that goes out, push again.
No, it has to sit that square against that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the update on the Conskildy.
So now it's time for
Tips and tricks. Tips and tricks.
So in this week's tips and tricks, we have Sean here who's going to show us a little trick.
Well, I learned off my old place really, so I did
Yeah.
working on the hybrid buses. Well, you have a socket here on a bolt, right? And if you have your hand bowed in somewhere, even going underneath somewhere, Carl, it's tend to
Should fall out.
you know. So I was taught back in my old place.
Get the finger off a
Finger
rubber
off
glove.
Rubber glove.
Pour rubber glove.
Yeah, throw it over it. Leave a wee bit at the top
Yeah.
and squish it in there. It gives it that bit of a
Just tightens it into it.
grip, so it does. Let's have to get it in there.
You can kind of adjust the more, obviously, you leave
Leave a wee
tighter
bit at the
you're
end.
gonna get, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
no
how.
way it coming out. It just gives it a wee bit of a squeeze, so it does. It's handy enough, so it is.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
tight
yeah.
enough places now, so it is.
Because you wouldn't want to fall down an engine,
No,
you wouldn't
no.
see it again.
No, you wouldn't see it
Be
again.
gone.
Yeah.
Very
Chopping.
good. So, take a look at that now, and there's your tip of the week. So, last week's Marco's mystery tool was in fact a web kind of joiner, and you can take it apart as well.
Takes from the pressure when you want to join.
Yeah, or take off webs or change sizes. So, the first 3 correct answers were Alan Corrigan, which I don't know if that should really count because he used to actually work here when we used them. And before this was kind of a ratchet and strap job, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you're tightening it, but yeah.
Many
pain-
years old.
Yeah,
Oh.
pain in the hole. So, and then Dylan McCormick and Andrew Stanley. So a good few lads got this right because they're kind of the agri-mechanic side of it. So if you're into spud farming, you definitely know what these are. So yeah, well done to everyone that got it right. So this week, it's not Mick's mystery tool, it's not Marco's mystery tool, it's Sean's mystery tool. So Sean, what is your mystery tool?
Well, it's this here, Carl, so it isn't.
We can't really tell anymore.
No, can't really tell anymore. It's not really a...
So
Is
it's
that
got a
there?
little spout on the end. It's a bit of a hard rubber
Yeah.
shield.
And there's another hole at the back of him. I'm covering the name there, so
Yeah, and that's where we can hold. It's only a handle he's covering.
yeah.
So yeah, get your answers in and see who gets the
So
correct
who
one.
gets that one now?
That's a tricky one. So finally, it's time to give away our jacket and hat for the 12k giveaway. So there's a lot of guesses, ranging between about 19 and what was the lowest? It's about 10, 8.
Something like that,
So Mick has the calipers here. He's going to show exactly what size it is.
It's 12.7 or half inch if we want to go imperial. You can see it there on that. Can you see that?
Just zoom in on it just so that they know we're not lying. And then
Let's
just show
change it
the,
again.
so 12.7.
And the other one there is the same. Okay.
So we weren't really specific. We couldn't say 12.7 is the correct answer. So we went anywhere between 11 and 14. So if you guessed between 11 and 14
Or half inch.
or half
Imperial, yeah.
inch,
Someone did, I think.
your name is wrote down on this sheet. and we cut them up and we put them into a bucket. Now that bucket, we have a special guest to deliver that bucket. Come on, Brucey, come on, over this way. Come here. Right, so we have Bruce here, the 12k giveaway bucket. Now, we've all the names in it, as you can see. Sean, I'll give you the honour of picking a name out.
Close eyes.
Close eyes, no look.
John Colligan.
John Colgan. Congratulations, you are the winner of the jacket and the hat. Thanks very much for having a guest, and there'll be a giveaway now soon, so keep the comments coming in. So yeah, John, if you just email us at farmfinnegan@gmail.com, it's in the description below, you can just click it, and yeah, we'll get that organised for you. So don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you think. If you think I personally am a better presenter than Dad, put that in the comments as well, because I know the real answer, so it's fine, you can tell the truth here. So yeah, from everyone here at Finnegan's Farm, from myself, from Sean on the camera, Mick is on the camera for a bit, and Marco doing his classic welding, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next Wednesday.